Hello, welcome to my stream. I haven't been streaming in quite a while. Hopefully, the sound is fine from a microphone and not muffled from the game because playing with jets and jets are very loud. I've never streamed DCS World while speaking, so hopefully that will be in order. It'll take a while to start. Has to load a lot of things. Maybe I'll try the quick missions they have, dogfights and stuff. I started using weaponry not long ago, but it's been a while, so I'm very rusty. And hopefully I won't get an A10 crashing into begin. Oh, hello, I am watching. How have you been? Bit on the downside. That's rough. Well, I hope whatever is going on, it will soon be better. Soon I'll be transferring everything I have in this room to a bigger room, like a trade. So I'll be going into the bigger room and hopefully it won't be as... It's not echoey, but reverberate like this room I'm in. Because every time I play back my voice, it sounds like the room is very small. I don't know. Also, very few decor, which doesn't help. But that will be fixed. The game is almost launched. Almost. It takes forever since the 2.8 update. I don't know. Yeah, it really is long. But finally, it's here. Everything. Which plane should I fly? The 15. I haven't flew one of those in a while. Can I find one? There it is. Hot. Do I have a cold one? I guess this will do. And okay. Oh, and I have a companion. It spawned me very far away from the... Oh no. From the airport we were looking at. So it's not loaded. Nothing's loaded. Yeah, I saw the lasso glitch. Yeah. The hack is a bit complicated. I'm not into modding much, but I've looked into it and it's complicated. It was actually the thing I was talking to you about. Maybe like the door script used the hack. I forgot the name. Oh, see if I can make this. Try to park into the runway. It doesn't turn much. I think there's a toggle for that, but for some reason, the wingman never follows me. Mm, never mind. Yes. The last time I tried to park the airplane, they would only follow me if I off, which was a bit annoying. Like they fix the bug and a few more get introduced. Actually open the canopy when you're parking. Going on. I believe this is where I'm gonna sound muffled a bit because of the airplane sounds. I'm gonna try lowering the stream a bit now. Because, yeah. Yeah, F-15 is an amazing airplane. Also, the engine exhaust makes that sound every time you slow down or speed up. It's pretty unique, I'd say. Another issue I've been having with the game, I think it's a bug, is every time I go to a runway, he says I cannot take off, and then he says I can, without prompting. Which doesn't have the hacked, so I fix the colors. Yeah, Yuki looked a bit off. She was all pale. I've only seen the hacked, I think, in Eternal Doom 3, which is like old, like 1996. It's quite impressive that it goes that far behind or back. In these colors, but it's not that bad. Alright. The ETC is not giving me the hand to take off. Guess they fix it too while I was playing the game. Oh, and this is what I'm saying, it just stops. It's very fun. How does a jet like that have in a fuel song? Fuel. The fuel is stored in the body, and you can have external fuel tanks. So I actually have fuel tanks in the wings and the lower body. The internal fuel tanks is just inside the body. They can fly for long distances as long as you don't abuse the afterburner, which is the thing that just depletes fuel instantly. The airplane is shaking right now because it's at a very low speed. It's fine. Flying a bit. It's fine. There it is. It's gonna take off soon, I hope. Surprisingly, the wingmans are the ones that deplete the fuel faster because they have to keep up with you, and usually the ones that fly here on this side have to use more. You have to fly faster actually to keep up. It's pretty fun. Like the MiG-29, it's pretty fun to fly. Very acrobatic. But the MiG-29 is so acrobatic, it actually pitches up when you fly fast, so you have to push really down in order to keep it stable. So it's a bit hard to do. Now, since I don't understand miles per hour, I'm gonna bring up the table and see the kilometers. I'm really flying slow. It's probably because of the fuel tanks, because they remove speed and aerodynamics. One thing about this game or simulator is that you can speed up as much as you want. Problem is, if you make a little mistake, you can actually. I believe it's taking off. Try and keep up with him. I'm gonna shut off the alarms for now. Yeah. I'm gonna just give the afterburner on so I can go beyond him. Otherwise, you'll have to waste even more fuel. And we're actually at the corner of the map right now. Let's see if I can autopilot it. And starting the map, and we're here. So we're actually at the corner. This is the Caucasus map. Russia, Georgia, Turkey, I think Turkey, Ukraine, and some Romania, and some other countries. Some people have been abusing this. Oh, your country's to the left. Nice. Is that him? Oh, that's an airfield. What? Excuse me? What happened? Okay, I lost my wingman. Let's check the crash location, I guess. What? It's so random. The problem with this simulator is that sometimes wingmen crash on the mountains. Hard to know why, I think. Yep. I mean, it's pretty good, it's just like sometimes it just freaks out for no reason. One time I was trying to land my A10 and my wingman just crashed into me because they also lower the gear, they also do that and try to land with you, but usually just go around. This one crashed into me and I actually landed but ejected. And here's the crash look. Having yep. Just land on another airfield. Yes. Pretty fast. The plane. But with an helicopter it takes forever here. Full speed. True. Skill issue. They actually have a skill level in the game. I don't think that affects like their crash behavior though. I don't know. But yeah, it wouldn't be very needed for this map since it's not an attack map or anything, it's just like free flight. Yeah, it's pretty good. I have no body. Which is a shame. Sometimes they include a pilot body, sometimes they don't. Not that hard to put into the game, but oh well. I want to break the sound barrier. It's super loud now. It's like they watch the loud meme videos and They actually did the, like, increase the volume for the sound boom. It's super loud now. Yeah, it was. I imagine if I actually had the game volume up, because it's very low now. Let's check that. Yep. Almost as loud as the ones on UN Squadron. I don't know that game. Conical steam. No, I wish there were. I think there's like something similar. Like if you turn a plane during a sonic boom, that it creates some vortex or something. I'll try. Just speed. Oh, I think we should do this. There's a vortex, but oh, oh,
Hydraulic failure.
yeah.
Hydraulic failure.
I shouldn't have done that.
Hydraulic failure.
Let's just
Hydraulic failure. Hydraulic failure.
there it goes. Yep. There are the wings. And the plane is still going. Oh, never mind. It's dancing. Alright. And there's the pilot. Gonna be a long ride from 5 kilometers up in the air. Let's pick another one. I think it's the MiG that does that. Conical effect. Yeah, you should get something to eat. Nice. You like pineapple on pizza? That's nice. I like it too. The plane's edge were razor sharp, and the tip was needle sharp. It break the sound very easier. I guess, but I think it's like the body aerodynamic. Like this one goes fast, way easier than the F-15. But also, it was carrying fuel tanks, so
1-3-3. Анапу. Разрешаю руление на полосу 2-2.
that's why it was going slow. Otherwise, it would have been. Let's take off fast and take off from the edge. If I go full throttle on the runway, you'll see the airplane pitching up. Yeah, people say ew without ever trying it. Just like fruit on a pizza, okay, and what? There's also olives, which are fruits. So
1-3-3. Взлет запрещаю.
okay, here comes the unable to take off, and now I can.
1-3-3. Анапу. Взлет по готовности.
Let's go.
Отход по схеме на 300. Подавление. 7-3-6.
But the airplane's already
1.
trying to take off. It's very unstable. Tries to go left. But how fast it's already going. It has those things in the back. But I don't think those are from speeds. Super acrobatic. And I'm still going on fast. Some might like to try the snake. I think it's something like this. If it's very sensitive.
Переведи в набор.
It's a fun one. Fun. It's very hard to lose control of it unless you lose like if I let it go, it just does this, but nothing out of the ordinary. Problem is if you trim it and it like mid trim, it will try to pitch up and it will be like forever until you reset the trim. Right? Check. In Anapa. Let's try to go to Irlandis. camera modes here. This one is like the arcade one. Should be breaking the sound almost. Yeah. That's how fast it is. It's while using low power. It's shaking because of the speed. Also, the plane is not doing the thing I said it to do, like pitch up with high speed, because I'm not flying high. That's like a limit threshold. So the higher I fly, the more it will do that. I think they actually redesigned it for Wingman, I think. Like this thing. But I'm not seeing it right now. Yep, and I'm breaking the sound. The speed of sound. And I'm almost at the airfoot. Fuel is at half capacity. I should be slowing down it. I don't want to break the airplane. I'm actually... Okay, now I'm not giving it speed. I thought that was... I actually want to slow down, not speed up. Trying to land this is going to be hard. It's actually the thing I struggle with the most, but it's very acrobatic. It tries to pull me down or up. Right now, is its tendency is going down. So, because I have no speed, I have to give it power. First, I actually want to go near the sea. Flying very low. Doesn't do the effect that other games do, like Battle, where the water like just splashes everywhere from the engine tower. Would be nice. But air brakes. Brakes off on with the flaps in the rear. Keep an eye on the speed. Still gaining speed despite having absolutely no engine power and with the flaps on. It's impressive. Game also stuttered. What reason? Even new graphics. It's a parachute. And here comes the airplane. That was nice. It's an insane airplane. Russian engineering at its best.
Заруливайте на стоянку.
Actually doesn't stutter as much, Hollow Knight, but still. Find a free parking spot. Because I have a script that allows me to have the all those airplanes in the list present. As it'd give more life. Guys, it's a bit. Let's park near the Su 33,000. Just be careful as to not hit the Me 8. Or it's not gonna go through. And I was actually thinking of developing a script, but because I don't understand much about this, I kind of gave up on it. Which was every time I switch the airplane, it will keep a copy, like these guys here. So as to say, like, I landed here. It's not possible so far. So we're done with this one. It's actually that's the chaff. Went missiles from hitting. And yeah, Su 37, 33 moment. Oh yeah, this one is a J11, the Chinese copy of the Su 27. It's like this plane has no fuel tanks, for obvious reasons. It's a carrier aircraft. I've been playing around a lot with it. I can. This menu was the thing I did. I'm not gonna play it because of copyright reasons. But active, chill, normal, Russian, media, and remix are all music things I put. It took a lot of work. Radio stop to stop the music from playing. But what we want is the spawn carrier. Spawn carriers, spawns carriers. Yes, so I can actually land using this airplane. Pretty fun. It's very stable because it's more modern, I guess. Unlock the nose gear, second turn.
108. Масленка. Разрешаю руление на полосу 1-9.
This is telling to go to runway 19, which I believe it's to the right. It could be to the left, but for the sake of taking off in direction to the carriers, I'll take off from this end. It's easy. This one and the Su-27 are actually very similar. They cannot have fuel tanks as a loadout, but yeah, they're very similar. Except one doesn't land on carriers. This one does. Sometimes I mistake the one I'm flying, the Su-27, with this one. And I'm like, where's the hook? Then I realized it's a 27. It's fun, it's fun. Speed this up a bit. I'm actually going very fast right now. And I can break the canopy by opening it at high speeds. Or mid speeds. A realistic factor, I guess. Oh, it's 19.
Взлет
Come on,
запрещаю.
let's go.
108. Масленка. Взлет по готовности.
It's actually a
Вход по
shame
схеме на 300.
they don't pack the any
738,
jet
0,7.
with the default DCS world. Instead, they give you a propeller airplane, which doesn't do anything, cannot carry anything. The F-51D, aka the P-51D, but cannot do much. And then the Su-25T, which was a test airplane, prototype, but I mean, you can have a loadout on that one, but still, like, it's engine. It's not like jet. It doesn't like let players feel the full potential of the game, in my opinion, but it's their game. Buying the Climbing Cliffs mod is not that expensive either, so it's a good purchase. I also have the Camo 50 and the Mi 8 helicopters. I first went with after the Camo, of course, I went with the Huey, but it was very difficult to fly, and I instead refunded that one and got the V8. Nice silences. So that thing at the bottom beeping, it's the RMR, which detects signals, ally or foe, if someone is scanning or if they're targeting you. So this constant beep, not constant, intermittent beep, is like you're scanning. They're not a threat. Otherwise, if it was constant, then yes, it would be a threat because they would be locking into you. That's how you know. Let's find that carrier. It should be right around heading towards. And on the autopilot for this one. Alright. I don't think I should begin my approach. Let's see. There it is. I'm gonna aim right in front of there. It's easier to see in the F2 view because the F2 view just amplifies the environment. But yeah, should be easy. And get scared with these. Hey, it should be easy and definitely not a catastrophe. I don't think I've actually crashed into it recently. I've had like 6 go-arounds from failed attempts, but nothing major. I think it just broke my right landing gear. Other than that, it's fine. Let's make contact.
108. Возврат. 108. Следуйте курсом. 108.
I can just interrupt him. It's not gonna grant me a landing right now, but when I am at an angle, you'll let me know. Now, turning flaps on during this is very dangerous. I have no idea if you actually are supposed to use them, since the carrier breaks your landing, your speed. I don't know. All I do here is basically self-taught, so if I do something wrong, it's because I've been doing like that forever. Since I... whatever. Alright. I'm at the low speed, I should... I don't even have the flaps on, it's just the gear that's pushing me down. I think I can go as low as 310. I think. If I go that low, I need to compensate my speeding up, because the tendency is to pull up so you don't go down, but if you pull up, you lose air thrust. If you lose air thrust, you go down and have to pull up even more. Right now, we're good. Stay.
Разрешите посадку.
I'm very close to the carrier to be landing on this. Oh well. Short turn. Oof, it's gonna be rough. I can feel it. Nice! Nice!
108. Заруливайте на стоянку.
There we go. I got the last one. Did I break the landing gear? Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, it's fine. is actually the best part, is to run around in the carrier. I once actually was trying to park, but I didn't have space, so I had to quit. Wasn't in this one. But what happened was I was going very slowly, and I just saw my airplane flipping and going down on the sea hole. Like it didn't explode or anything. The game didn't register an explosion, nothing. Just went down and the game couldn't follow with the camera. And it just sank forever. Right? Another thing is that some people struggle with taking off. I mean, the run is literally this. It is totally possible. And this airplane is very special too because it has a special afterburner mode. That means it has a button that engages super afterburner. It consumes a lot of fuel, but it's worth it. And we're gonna do that. Maximum RPM is 99% or 100. Watch it go to 100 plus. There it is. And we're off. Awesome. Oh yeah, no, this is the arcade camera. I'm actually gaining speed at this pitch. Not for long, because the air gets thinner. Top of the clouds, it's actually pretty. They added new cloud mechanics in 2.7 and in 2.8 I think they added even like more. Which is fine, I guess. There's the first layer. I think that's the maximum I can go. This game has a pretty hard limit when it comes to altitude, but let's see. Yep. I'm at 6 kilometers. I'm still gaining speed, which is good. I think I'll break the upper layer. Now the higher I am, I can break the sound barrier easier. And I don't think I can actually go to the top layer of the clouds, because it's already using afterburners. And look at the speed. 500, it's like half. I did it at 9,000. I'm not gonna go super fast here. Pretty nice. And there's still another layer. There's the moon. It's actually pretty nice. And I believe They added a reflection layer to the airplanes because they shine. Very nice. Still gaining speed. It's good to 10,000. Nice. That's actually pretty impressive. Let's see. The green skin. I'm doing vortexes, despite not being at the high speed. And there's the halos they added as well, around the sun. Pretty nice. I've never seen them before. Very nice. Ice halos, yeah. Sun halos. It's taking its sweet time to slow down. It has no thrust. I can actually shut off the engines right now. Okay, there they go. This is the engine meter. You're gonna stay up. It's going to be very hard. Stay up like this. And there it goes. The engines are starting? What? Or is it? What? It's from me doing this. What? This is very weird. I've never seen this before. Like, if I do this, they don't start. 16, 15. If I do this, there they go. Huh. But they won't start. So. Yeah, they're not started. That's interesting. Like, yeah, but let's start them. Never knew that. Pretty interesting. There's also an insane trick I can do with the camouflage, which is if you launch a bunch of rockets at the same time, the engines will shut down because of the dust or smoke, actually. So it will stop the engines. So one thing I did was like I went very high. I shot the rockets while hovering so that the smoke would get into the inlets. It shut down, and during my whole fall, I managed to turn on the helicopter. It's pretty insane, I guess. But yeah. Oh, good now. I think I am here. pretty insane going this side. There's the airport. Gonna deploy the air rake. Because these planes are insane. They gain so much speed despite the engines being idle. And well, yeah. Actually, do something cooler. My favorite thing of all time. A flyby between buildings in the town. Shush. There's a random tower here. I can use the machine gun. Let's see if it's destructible. I know that some buildings used to be in the standalone, but I don't think. If anything, it destroys me. Let's try another. Actually wanted one where I could see the cannon. I'm used to the one with the ball. It's where the cannon is aiming at, but this thing is a bit hard because I didn't see the thing. I only see the trajectory. But I don't think it's just like you can't destroy. But you can destroy stuff at the airport that's flammable. Now with the airplane it's a bit difficult to aim. Like with the helicopter, you just hover and even aim with the cannon. And I'm out of bullets. Let's try to land this bird now. I burned quite a bit of fuel, especially during that 10-kilometer height. But I don't think much was burned anyway, because exactly because of that the height. There isn't much fuel you can burn without much oxygen. Slide sideways. Since there's anything I can't do is the long go around route you need to take. I can do that. So Also because I actually have the Flight Simulator 2020, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. The other one, at least, it had like good binds and stuff. This one is just very, I don't know how to put it. Not very pleasant. It's realistic and all, but it's like, it doesn't have a parachute, which is understandable since it's a plane that can fly at low speeds. And everything went well because I was at a low speed. Could have been better. But you know, this flying flight simulator is a bit meh because it's very old. But it's still amusing, you know, it does good missions. But I've kind of lost interest in that. All is concluded. Not only with the flight, but with the stream. Gonna shut off one engine, because it's possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much. I only know from like playing a lot of these games and some documentaries, I guess. But other than that, it's been just years of playing these games, trial and failure, trial and error. It's fun. It all started with piracy, because at the time not only didn't I have internet, but like I was a kid, so we ordered these CDs with games like from the internet installed and cracked, and it was fun. A good start. If not for that, I probably wouldn't even be playing this any other game. By any means, I don't have much knowledge, but it's a bit. I consider a bit to be good enough. Sparks, this big guy. How massive this plane is compared to this tiny one. To be fair, this is a trainer. This one is also a trainer aircraft, but still massive air. Alright, this concludes the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope it was enjoyable. Bye now.